Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian here, Brian's Lawn Maintenance. Trust you guys are doing well. Hey, today I wanted to talk about all things Equip Expo 2024 and give you guys my best game plan and tips to tackle Equip Expo, Lousiville, Kentucky, and the KEC. Now, up here on the whiteboard, I've got a bunch of tips that I want to roll through with you guys really quick. Leave me some comments down below before the video is over and let me know where you guys are going to be, what booths you want to check out, and what after parties you're going to be going to, because I want to come meet you guys. I want to come hang out all week long down at Equip Expo. It is the Super Bowl of lawn care trade show conferences in our industry. Everybody that's a who's who is there, and it's going to be a phenomenal time. So let's do this really quick. I'm going to go through my short list. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tips, and if you stick around the whole way through, I've got 2 extra bonus tips that I was thinking last second that can help make sure that this is the most fun event and experience for you guys to check out. All right, let's jump on into it here. Number 1, Equip Expo, right? So here's the deal. Come early, stay late. If somebody's asking what's my biggest tips for Equip Expo, I would say come early and stay late. That way you get to see the full gamut of everything Equip has to offer, from the reception on Tuesday from like 6 to 9. You can stay all the way through Friday, check out the whole indoor and outdoor booth. But of course, go to town, go to dinner, go hang out. There's bars, food, restaurants, clubs, everything to go check out while you're there in Lousiville, Kentucky. So come early and stay late. Don't just come for Wednesday, Thursday. Come Tuesday through Friday, okay? That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, comfy clothes. I know this kind of goes without saying, but guys, when you're going to be walking the trade show floor, it's something like 1 million square feet and 40 acres outside. That's a lot of square footage to cover. Now, I know we're all in the green industry. I know we're all walking around all day, cutting grass, trimming grass. We're used to walking, we're used to manual labor, we're used to moving and grooving, right? It's a little different though, I'll tell you admittedly, when you're walking on concrete at a trade show for 20 plus hours, Wednesday through Friday. Wear your Adidas, wear your Brooks, wear your running shoes, wear your Cujo yardwear. Wear something that's a nice, comfortable shoe that you don't mind sporting and donning for 8 to 10 hours a day. One thing I would suggest is don't wear nice dress shoes, okay? Don't be the guy that looks so GQ and so good, right? Where you have blisters on your feet after just Wednesday's session because you didn't dress for comfort. Side note, that also goes with your clothes selection, right? Obviously you can wear jeans and khakis or whatever you want to do at the show, but dress for all occasions. You never know if you're gonna get a rain shower. You never know if it's gonna be 40 degrees that morning and be a little bit cooler, so bring a hoodie or a sweater. Dress for all the seasons and bring clothes for all the seasons, because you never know what you're gonna get in Lousiville, Kentucky in October, okay? So comfy clothes is where it's at. Let's go back here to tip number 3, okay? What do we have? Snacks and water. Snacks and water. Now, I know this one kind of goes without saying, but here's the deal. We're at the trade show all week. You're in a major metropolitan city, and food, although readily available, is sometimes hard to get to. Not only because the locals, of course, are always going to dinner on, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, but now there's 30,000 extra people that you have to compete with, and restaurants still are a little challenged with the COVID situation, with not being fully staffed or being able to accommodate everybody all the time, right? So my biggest suggestion is have snack bars, have your Nature Valley bars, your Kind bars, a bag of goldfish, whatever can you just munch on during the day, because you're probably not gonna get too good of a lunch, and at best, you're gonna finally get dinner at 7, 8 o'clock after you're done dealing with rush hour, pushing and shoving with everybody else that's trying to get fed at Fridays and doing the deal. So bring snacks, bring waters, bring your Red Bulls, bring your 5-hour energies. You're gonna need it because it's gonna be a long couple of days, all right? Let's keep going here. What's our next tip? Network and bring your business cards. Network and business cards. So again, another one, it kind of goes without saying. Bring your business cards to network with folks at the show, whether they're folks that are other business owners like you guys yourself. Maybe they run a department, or they're doing testing, at the companies with your favorite mower brand out there, and you want to be part of the in crowd and maybe do some testing before the mowers ever come to market in the next year or two. And you're always wondering how that stuff happens. How do people get selected for that? Well, here's the deal. Network with the folks from the company side. Let them know that you exist. Maybe you're up in the New England states and they want to start testing out new leaf blowers or a mulching deck or mulching blades or who knows what, right? With a new mower brand or a mower. Well, that's how you start making friends, by networking, right? All the dealers are there. All the distributors are there. The president of Toro is probably going to be there, okay? So doing the best you can, bring business cards to network, all right? Make sure folks know who you are, right? Don't just leave there taking from the event, pour into the event, but also let folks know like, hey, you're someone bring your business cards and let them know that you exist, all right? Let's go through number 5, game plan. Who and what do you want to see? Now, I know I'm coming at you guys quick with these 6 or so tips, but who or what do you want to see? Here's how a lot of folks end up going to the show. They get in there because they're so excited because the hype is so fun to get to Equip Expo. And what they forget to do is actually have a game plan when you walk in the big green racetrack archway and you get inside and you're like, oh man, I'm finally here. I'm finally fired up. I finally made it to Mecca, to Equip Expo. Crap, what am I gonna do here? What do I wanna see? And you haven't even thought it through about what brands you wanna go check out. What booths do you wanna see? What education and classes do you wanna plug into? Now, I'm slowing down for a quick second on this video just to mention this because don't let the hype of Equip Expo eclipse the fact that you're actually there to do business, to shop, to get educated, to network. Like, that's the point of the trade show. Don't just go to be a groupie to say, yeah, I was at the rally of this, or I went to the after party of that, or I saw the whatever so-and-so catch on fire. Okay, like that's fine in some regards, but remember, this is a business function. This is a business investment. You're spending $500 to $1,000 to go. Let's make sure we're being as intentional as possible while we're there. So my suggestion is get a game plan of who do you want to see, what do you want to see. Is your favorite social media person or influencer right there that you want to see? Or maybe there's an event going on, well, mark it on your calendar. Make sure that you're there. Is there a favorite booth that you want to see, or a brand new product or mower or piece of equipment that you're evaluating adding to your product portfolio in your business next year? Make sure you take notes, figure out where that booth is, what time it's going to be available and open, and then where their outdoor booth is as well. So that way you can go and actually check out that product and go jump in a skid steer, go jump on a mini skid, go jump on a lawnmower and actually test and demo. So figure out who you want to see and where you want to see. All right, that's what I do. Usually I hit my top 5 to 10 booths, and then after that I start centipeding up and down through the different booths, right? Through the different rows. Last but not least, and then we'll get to our bonus tips. Number 6, plug in. There's so much going on at Equip Expo at the actual KEC, Kentucky Expo Center, whatever that is, the actual fairgrounds where the actual Equip Expo is happening. But on Tuesday night, there's after parties. Wednesday night, there's after parties in 4th Street Live. Thursday, there's after night parties and the concert at the Yum Center. Friday, not really sure what's going on Friday, but Friday, actually, my wife and I have our anniversary. Swear to God, October 18th. 10 years, so that's a big deal. We're gonna maybe go find a local McDonald's and go eat some French fries together. Just kidding, having fun. But Friday, I'm sure there's something going on. So make sure you guys are plugging in. You know, don't just go to Equip Expo from 9 to 4, go back to the hotel room and just kind of mail it in. Go out, network with folks, try to get invited to something. Some of these might be private or exclusive, but network with those business cards, make friends, and see if you can't get invited to some of these cool parties. And by the way, 4th Street Live is always great. The Yum Center concert is going to be a good time. I'm going to be going to a lot of this stuff, so I hope to see you guys there. But number 6, plug in, because there's so much more going on than just Equip Expo. All right, let me do this with 2 final thoughts. Bonus tips. I don't know if you guys can read this from here. It says, positive mental attitude. Bring your PMA. 30,000 people are transcending, conversing, I don't know the right adjective, on a major metropolitan city that already has 1 million+ people there. It is going to be busy. Lines are going to be long at restaurants. You are going to bump into people. Traffic is going to be bumper to bumper at 5 o'clock. All that stuff happens, so just make sure you're having a positive attitude. When you're walking in between rows at Equip Expo, somebody's going to unfortunately hit your shoulder. Nobody means it personally. A backpack's going to bump into you. Let it go. Stay positive, and let's focus on why we're here, and let's just make sure that we're being as intentional as possible, okay? Your badge might not get printed off, and you're like, what the heck, I know I registered. Let's not lose and have a bad attitude and blow a gasket just because something frustrated happened, okay? That's my personal ask. Let's just be a first-class industry. Let's be a first-class community as we transcend and disembark onto Lousiville, Kentucky. We don't want to leave that city and have all of them say, man, big show, but all those lawn care folks, they're all like what everybody thinks on the internet, rough, tough guys, and they're all a bunch of jerks, okay? Nobody in our industry is jerks. We're probably the most salt of the earth people there. Let's just make sure we're treating everybody, both at the KEC and the rest of Lousiville Major, right, and proper. Let's just make sure we're treating them all first class, all right? That's my suggestion, that's my ask, as somebody who's maybe a little bit more of like out there out front doing some social media stuff. Let's just all make sure we're as classy as possible. Last but not least, you guys already know where this is going. Get registered. The last chance to get your ticket is Sunday, the 13th, I think it is. Don't quote me, but I think it's the 13th. This upcoming Sunday. Literally have like 2 or 3 days left to get your ticket. Promo code Brian saves you 50%. Appreciate all of you guys that have used our code. Hopefully, we'll be able to still save you guys 50% with that code through the weekend. But the ticket right now is $60 and 50% off with promo code Brian is at $30. If you wait at the door to register, I'm just telling you straight up, you're going to be paying, I think, $120 at the door. Nobody watching this video needs to do that, right? Get your ticket now, get registered now. You print your badge from their kiosk at the actual KEC and many other places around town. And that's how you know you're good to go and your ticket is secured. The only reason I mentioned that is because for all of you guys that are last minute, let's make sure we get registered. But for some of you guys that have been trying to register the last 2 or 3 weeks, KEC, or the Equip Expo, I should say, had a small snafu with their registration system. So some of you guys weren't able to register on the old website. They have a new website, a new registration page. If you're already registered, you're fine, you're good. Nothing's been compromised, obviously. But if you guys were trying to register and the page was down, now you can still register at equip-expo.com or equipexposition.com. Get registered with promo code Brian. Their new registration system is up and you're good to go. All right, so that's what I'll leave you guys with. I can't wait to see so many of you guys down in Lousiville, Kentucky. I will be at the Xmark booth at 1 p.m. I can't wait to see you guys there. Billy Goat at 2:30. Can't wait to see you guys there. Thursday, 10 a.m. at Steel. Thursday, 2 p.m. at Energize. I can't wait to see you guys there. It's going to be such a great time. If you come up to me, shake hands, high fives, fist bumps, big hugs, whatever you guys are into, I can't wait to see all of you guys there. It's been a year since I saw so many of you guys, and I can't wait to go on down to Louisville, Kentucky, and spend the whole week with all of you guys and my family. All right, over and out, guys. Those are my 6 tips plus 2 bonus tips. I always got your back. Anything we can do to help you guys grow, you let me know. Leave a comment down below. What are you guys excited about seeing down in Louisville, Kentucky? And I will see you guys there next week. Over and out, guys. Have a great rest of the day. We'll catch up with you here on the next one.